Already? Wow. Let's see my frames per second. Bandwidth. CPU stuff. Why does Elgato give me such problems? Shouldn't be this bad. Alright, well, I'm kind of waiting for IC anyways. So, oh, hello. Hi. I'm trying to get the thing that makes my computer run faster to load. You don't want to do it. I mean, it loads, but it doesn't load. If that makes sense. I could just start and we'll see what happens. What shouldn't what? The frames? I don't. Brain doesn't want to work. Whatever program it is that I use that makes it to oh, I'm also not moving? Yeah, on my screen, I'm not frozen. Okay. Oh gosh, I just wasn't good. If I can get the damn computer thing to work, should be able to make it run faster. Better. Stronger. Why don't you want to work? Oh, there's also a driver update available for GeForce. What is it? Yeah, GeForce. Oh, need that now, do I? Ah, now it's popping up on my system. I had to double click it. This worked. It's kind of working. Alright, please open that. Yeah, sound is always fine. I don't know why. Sound is never a problem. I mean, it shouldn't matter what you're using, it's on my end. I want to start the game. I just have the one thing I skipped frames. It still says experiencing issues. And I got like half my CPU going. It's trying to stick to 60 frames per second. Maybe if I start, it'll... I don't know. I don't want to start and then have the video miss things. Let's do the transfer. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if starting it does anything. If I have to, I'll pause it.
A city on the verge of greatness.
I need
A
subtitles.
new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
Supposedly 1947. Paula?
A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. city of pioneers.
I'll see if I can fix it. Hollywood land? Not just Hollywood. Basically, it's showing a montage of scenery right now.
A city of dreamers.
Some ladies. Hey, Mora. What's up? The human mind on
A city of underground.
Ew, learning. Classroom.
Where not
Get it away.
everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
Build the house.
A city that has no boundaries. That will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Upon
In the
reflection.
Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Oh, wait. I'm not allowed to pause.
Here we go
Private
again.
GTA
They
style.
don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the
That'll go
optimist.
fast, right?
From the beam of
Siren!
sunshine himself.
I'll turn the sound off just so you can hear them. Handbrake. Oh, I don't get a waypoint, thing?
Turn right here.
I can ask my partner for directions.
You should take the next right.
I didn't.
Turn left here.
This is cool.
Turn left up ahead.
I can't look at, Siren! Get out of the way! Police! Beep beep. Oof.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue.
This is the 40s.
Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Face
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Thanks, buddies. Now let me pause so I can turn on the frickin' subtitles. Thank you. Display. Black and white. I don't want to do black and white. Why would I want to do black and white? Photo mode. I don't need to remember that. Alright, now let me look at what I got. Oh yeah, skip frames detected 99% over the last 2 minutes. Yikes. How do I fix this? Now it's better because I'm on a pause menu. Nothing's happening. Long delay for chat stuff, though. I turned on the low latency. Shouldn't be a big delay. The face of cat stuff and not chat stuff. Alright, I'm trying to do things to fix it. Yeah, it just still says issues. I wish it would tell me what to do to fix the issues. Oh, you don't don't need to apologize. That's okay. You're here now. Yeah, you missed the H. If I can get... man. I don't know what else to change to make this better at all. Output. Advanced. Yeah, I really don't know what else to change. Why did my headphones just click? If I bind to my IP? I don't know what that would do. For context, it was a Facebook post. It said if you're in Aries or something. Let me know if that did anything. What I just did there.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Are you gonna be my partner for the entire game? Please don't die. I'm gonna get attached. It's all the checkboxes next to the low latency box checked. All the checkbox? Oh, double sound again? I don't know why that is. Sometimes it does that. Low latency. There's only one for low latency. If I scroll down, it says network. You got the bind to IP, dynamically change bitrate when dropping frames while streaming, which I have checked. Enable new monitoring, and that's not words. Enable new networking code, checked. Low latency mode, checked. So. Okay, so it's watchable. It just skips.
Look at this junk.
Wait, musical fade when? Musical chimes by the control of vibration. Musical fade when what? Too many information. It's not gonna tell me. I like this though. I could go back and see what people said, but it's not gonna tell me the things. Two of the checkboxes that are next to it. There's not though. That's what I'm telling you. There's only one checkbox. I'm on Streamlabs OBS. Networking only has the one checkbox. I mean, low latency only has the one checkbox. Or unless you're talking about all three that I just listed before. But dang it, I didn't hear what the thing said about music. I didn't even read all that!
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Wait for me, buddy. What is your name so I can talk to you? A chime or magnifying glass icon indicates objects nearby can be examined. Where the hell do you see a magnifying glass? Let's go.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
He was recording in a
Doesn't
weird
really matter
lab
how you go once you're gone.
soundproof booth.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
My name is Phelps. Alright. How close we added to your notebook can be viewed. Ah! Oh, look at that! I got a little pencil. Pawn reflection case. Partner. My partner's name is Ralph. Sounds better. Okay. Intuition. Is this the thing it's gonna tell me? Points are gained as you earn experience and rank. Use intuition points to aid your investigation. More blah, blah. No. Keep going. Case objectives. Ambulance shooting at 6th excuse me, an industrial warehouse district by the river. KGPL called 16 William. Requesting evidence. I'm gonna sneeze in a second. 16 William is a detective car out of Central. Homicide squad are in attendance. They must be. It is. It's Ralph from Dead. I was said Dead by Daylight. That's not even close. From Detroit Become Human. Must be a dead end call, or they would never pass on. Investigate crime scene. There's stuff in the corner that keeps popping up, and I'm not reading it in time. Alright, got my clue as a blood stain. People. I got Scooter, murder suspect, Detective Floyd. Locations. Alleyway crime scene. Should tell me about the music thing again. Are we going in here? Ralph, buddy, help me out. But I opened it. Oh, I could just flip with a little thingy. There's no need to fangirl about me. I'm not that cool. Also, thank you for bless you. So kitty. Choo choo. Order of discovery. Okay. Let me look at the people. Person of interest. So we got Scooter. Okay, shot twice point blank. Murder suspect. Location 2. Scrap witnesses. And Floyd. That was the guy we just left with. Hello. Twitch is wrong. Twitch is I don't know if it's Twitch or if it's me. I'm skipping frames like left and right here. I don't know how else to look at stuff. I don't know what else to look at. Did he say we'll meet back here? What? Like, I don't know where else to check. Like, should I check it here? I don't mean to check that. There's gotta be a second thing here for me to look at. Hey, Ralph. What is that? Found clues we had. Oh, I should look at the. I should look at the clue, shouldn't I? That would be helpful. Bloodstain. Found where? Crime scene. Blood splatter stains on the recessed doorway on alleyway floor. There's no graphics settings. This is PS4. I can't change anything. Sketch the catalog. Ooh, I get to sketch stuff. Well, I don't get to, but he does. Is it still very, very choppy right now? Because, like, honestly, the only thing I can change is settings in OBS. Because I'm running at 60 CPU. 60 frames per second. It says no drop frames, which is a lie, because below it says it does have it. And then bandwidth is like skipping from 3,500 to not that. So, what's intuition? I already clicked on that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I guess I'll go check this alley. Oh, a reflection.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection.
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt
awesome,
yourself.
Ralph. All right. Ready is this button. Can I go in through here? Let's see.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Yes, pipe. I climb. What does it say? Yeah.
What kind of chumps do these
Oh, that's how
homicide guys think we are?
Why do you say that, buddy? Don't touch it with your hands! Our fingerprint's not a thing at this time in our era. Points of interest. I would say any fingerprints on the damn gun, which now belong to me.
Smith & Wesson,
How you
serial
doing, Cole? Found
S71893.
it
Give
yet?
me a second, buddy. It's got all the bullets. No, it doesn't.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Just put that back where I found it.
We should follow up on this now
Found it,
before the
buddy.
perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from
Connor,
here.
just call me Cole. Oh, semi-next station. Got the store. Set its destination. Cool.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing
Hurry
some
up,
digging.
Ralph. Let's go.
The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Wait, what?
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
Cigarette
get
with
through
what
the
looks
day
like to
without
be
the
lipstick on it,
captain's
I
foot up
think.
my
Or
ass.
maybe, I don't know.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Not all objects are relevant to your investigation. Oh, man. Maybe I did good there. Right? Vibrations. A brush.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just.
Wake up, Cole.
I am awake, Ralph. Noom, let me go. Keep up, buddy. I was in the Navy, Army, Marines. I don't know. Here I go.
Next right.
Thank you. Oh, police, I gotta follow the rules.
Straight on.
Got it. No comments? Okay.
Keep going straight.
Got it. It's hard to do, but I'll do it.
Go straight through.
Got it.
Keep going straight.
Got it.
Go right here.
Go right. Oh, I already did the right.
Take the next left.
Got it. Keep doing the handbrake and not the actual. I'm policeman.
Take the next right turn.
Okay. What was that noise?
Left here. Stop.
There it is. Tool gallery. Gun store. 10:31 p.m. Hello. Gold-handed doors allow you to enter. Okay.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
Haha.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Cute.
This is about something bad, right?
Okay. Swipe.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole.
Ugh, God,
You see it on
okay.
there?
Model 27. Nickel. Nope. 27. 27. Wait, what is it again? Model 27 Pearl? 27. Aha, pearl grip. Here it is. Found it.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Thank you, sir. Good day. Or night. I don't know what time it is.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay.
Stole it.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
What'd you call me?
Turn left here.
Okay. Woohoo! Map. Holy shit. I'm gonna get so lost. Don't give me this big of a map. And make it in black and white. With no what is this? Oh, crapsy. With no foreseeable landmarks. Oh, I guess either way I don't get a thing. Okay, tell me where to go, buddy.
You should take the next right.
Why is Origin on my computer? No, don't install Origin. What are you doing?
Take the next right.
Got it, buddy. Woohoo! Oh, probably not that one.
Now that
Excuse me,
wasn't so
come through.
hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Next left.
It's left.
Take the next left. Turn left when you can.
Excuse me, come there, baby.
Take the next left.
Oh, I gotta go to the bridge. Got it. It probably does want me to fix it. How you doing, Ralphie? Oh, thank you.
Go straight. Straight through the intersection.
Got it.
Go straight over.
Got it. I knew I was gonna hit that.
Jesus! Go
All right,
straight.
Ralphie. Go straight. Damn it, I don't know how to fix it, I swear. If I could fix it easily enough, I would. Schrodinger's apartment, 10:54 p.m. Across the road. Come on, Ralphie. Gold-handled doorknobs. Doors allow you to enter. Inspect mailbox learn. Thing. Ah. No first.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Got it. Let's go. Excuse me, buddy. Did you do a murder?
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Do you really? Do you know?
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That
Bitch,
was
you
a
punching
very
me?
bad move, Schroeder.
Oh. I don't block, I just punch. Grapple! Grapple! Ah. Noogie,
Ralph,
you
You
don't
all right?
punch a cop.
I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
My buddy, my
He's
poor
lucky
pal.
he caught me off guard.
keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay, now I can finally read what it says. Alien eyeball.
Doesn't look like anything.
It looks like an alien eyeball. There's some coffee in here.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Well, I'm looking at everything, buddy. Apple. He eats his fruits.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Shut up! Hey, cigarettes.
Optimistic,
I found a
Cole.
cigarette at the crime scene. Would you shut up? Why do you have so many mugs?
Junk.
What? There's a bottle over there. Were you drinking recently, pal?
No good to me.
Damn it.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Ralph, don't point your gun at him. What are you doing, buddy? Buddy! What are you doing? What you got in this book right here? I see. What you got? Names and dates. Names and dates. Lloyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest.
Let's do the second one.
Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
No.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247. Requesting.
Come on, Ralph. That's green. Oh. This won't be good for my frames. What is this?
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS?
What's OCS?
OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Are we gonna be pals? Because we all got yelled at together. Subway terminal, okay. It's a hat. Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You heard the stories, but you weren't interested.
Currently, it's taking
You were
place
here
in
to fight the good fight,
1947.
solve cases, right wrongs.
World War II.
The forces like politics.
Flashbacks are World War II.
There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose
Like
sides.
right now, it's 47.
A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14
With my
Adam, calling
commentary and my
KGPL.
weird
We'll handle the
handling
211.
of characters.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Armed and dangerous.
14 Adam en route.
Time to go! Yellow car. Time to go! Can't go any faster than this. How are you doing, Randall?
Take the next right.
Got it! Oh no. I've Austin Powers it! Oh no! Oh man. Oh, we're right here. Cool.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oh, you're trying to rob the bank, eh? What do you think this is? A Western? Weapon. See how bad my shooting skills are. Ta-da!
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
Get it! That's not the right button. Pick that up. Pick that up. Go.
We don't know how many are in there.
It's not exactly
Take it slow.
GTA
Backup will be here
controls.
soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded.
It's not the
I'm
right.
offering you a chance to kill
Try
a cop,
again.
and it's the electric chair.
Try again, buddy. trying to be smart? No.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Anyone want to shoot me?
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there.
Doggies!
Glad you had my back.
Piping.
Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
You're my boy. You're my buddy, bud. My buddy Ralph. Flashbacks.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
So what are we?
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
It's hard to tell them all apart. They all look the same. Hollywood Post, American Legion Stadium. Nice. Building. Plane. Warrants
Cole
outstanding.
Phelps and Jack Kelso.
We're going very fast.
With some
with these,
people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Does Kelso die? I feel like he dies.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he
He doesn't
jumped.
look like a bum.
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Why am I getting after him? What did he do?
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourself.
I will not. It's very hard to do.
Why, you!
Excuse me, coming through. How do I vault? How do I vault? How do I vault? There's no by itself. Okay, cool. Thanks, buddy. You gonna knock some stuff down?
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot.
Climb. I climb.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Oh, he's just shooting
Don't
at him?
do this, Wendell.
What did this guy do? I didn't even hear what he said.
Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Buddy, I don't know why we're chasing you.
Stay the hell away from me.
No. I was like, ow! Kick me in the face.
You fucking asked for it.
I did not. When did the words "kick me in the face" come to my lips?
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Well, it's... Yeah, I don't have any options. Hey!
I've done my time.
Well, I don't know what you did again.
It's over,
but-
Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Woohoo! Roll. Yeah.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
He's gonna either pull a weapon on me or he's gonna jump. Where'd he go? Oh! He clotheslined me, my hat.
We got the place to ourselves.
I'm good at punching, just gotta mash. Mash, 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 mash. Mash, 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 mash. Grapple, grapple and mash. Grapple and throw. Grapple and smash. And we're done.
How you doing, Wendell? Your
Don't feel
parole
bad
officer's
tasting
feeling
moldy.
lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Sure. Was that it?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor.
Oh no. Don't make me do stuff.
Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin,
Oh, what was the first
7.
one he said?
Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6.
Am I giving
Weiss,
him bad
5.
things, or
Hudson,
is this
5.
what they have?
Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Buddy, you listen to what they say. You. Demi? Or is that Kelso? Buyer beware! It's like a horror movie thing coming at you like Friday the 13th.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
Run! Run, do it! You go the other way. Woo! Person.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Hey, bud.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Ralph, what are you doing with him? Who's he?
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up.
Got it.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Got it.
Broad daylight. Crowded
Yeah,
street.
move the body. Okay.
Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay
What's in your
back. Let us
pockets?
do our job.
What's in your pockets? Think of something. Okay. Payments. Yep. Okay. Labor valid. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that is.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
You got anything else in you? Nope. Okay. Around. Gross. Trying to check the rest of the pockets. Guess that's not a thing I need. There's the pocket. It doesn't matter about that. I want to check what it is.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Oh, I guess that's the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer
I wasn't
Phelps,
ready.
miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
That is a pretty name. Okay, eyewitness account, store clerk, witness to murder. Enter on the left. Okay, questions are listed on the right. Can't do anything. Hello?
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage,
she's the killer, I can.
my boss, bursts in yelling that
I can
I'm
make it
late
in
on
black
my
and white.
lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Okay, now I don't know your tells, but you're looking around a lot. If the witness is lying, you have to have proof. Choose accused. To accuse a witness, you'll need to present evidence. I don't have evidence. What did she say? No. Go back. Ugh, crap. I wasn't paying attention at all to what she said. Because I was looking over at chat. Yeah, let me make it black and white. That's not the button. Oh, wait! Log! I can go back and see what she said. Okay, look around the shops at lunch. I was in I don't want it to be bad cop. Black and white on. I know, but I didn't mean to, like, actually...
Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all!
Can I look around first? Because I didn't actually get to look around first. I walked too close to her.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Shoes.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I mean, the other cops aren't here yet, right? So I can still look around? I guess I didn't get everything on his body then? There's nothing else to look at. Because I looked there. I checked that already. That's all he had. Can't check the other pockets. Check his arm, but I don't know what I'm looking for in his arm. I think it would tell me if there was something. Was what shiny? Where? No, I wasn't done. Do I have to crouch over the guy? Okay, he moves to each thing individually, so... Close to the road. Oh. Okay, hang on. Excuse me, coming through. Ah, shiny.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
I don't think that's it. There's not. Okay, I have nothing to accuse her of lying. Wait a minute. What? Okay, I got the shooting itself. Number shoes. What? The shoes? Layaway voucher. Receipt for pearl earrings made out to the bank. To her. Why is he wait. The earrings go to her, or the earrings... Oh, the number shoes is the place. She's obviously see whatever that thing is. What did she say again? I was in a store when he burst in yelling I'm late on my lunch. We came back, I was angry, I walked in front, I heard shots. So, she... I mean, I don't... Because I know she didn't put exactly, she didn't say she came back, entered the store. No, she just had walked in. Okay, who wants it to stay black and white? Because I really don't.
Why are you just staring at me like that? I've done nothing wrong.
Because your lips aren't moving. I was just looking around. And you're getting a little defensive there. But also, that's a woman's weapon? Why is that a woman's weapon? Why does... I feel like someone would have seen her do it. How do I question again?
Wait! That isn't everything!
I'm
you
trying.
haven't got it all!
Do you think you could
Right,
tell
I
me
gotta click
exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Oh, we came back as in him and her came back. I thought she meant like her and someone else came back. Because easy to see. Oh, it's a small thing. Okay. That's what that means. I would rather play in color, I'm gonna be honest. I like color. I don't like black and white. Ah, nice. I mean, it's telling me...
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what
I
happened
mean, it
and
says
why.
do that to press that,
You're
so-
going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Why would you...
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing
Okay,
a
the
murder
music
investigation.
tells if you get it right
Mr.
or wrong.
Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Now, I learned somewhere that the direction you look in when you're telling a story tells if you're lying or not. And she is... Okay, now she's looking in both directions, but... Well...
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger.
Then why wouldn't you just say it was him?
He threw the gun in a bin and turned.
Well, you know I'm gonna
and
go
walked
check
away.
that out. So it better be in a bin. But lack of proof, choose bad... If you think the witness is lying... Okay, so this is a tutorial anyway, so it's telling me to do which and which. So, back up.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want?
I don't want to be mean.
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do.
I didn't know he was
It's
Jewish,
not
but
my
okay.
fault if he has nice
Not Gage,
things.
the other one. Alright, details.
How many
Give me-
shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many. And they were so loud.
You think they're sincere, choose good cop.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta.
Oh, it'll
Even
tell me right
minor
there if it's
details
correct
can
or
become
not.
important later on.
Well, there was one bang. And then another. And then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Good math.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal
is in my
statement
ear?
about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
Earrings?
My... Never mind.
Check clues and
Yes,
evidence.
officer, I'll make a statement.
Okay. Check clues and map. Okay. So, he's got... seemingly... 1, 2... What do we know? Also, how much of that did I get? Next rank award, 5 hidden vehicles. So I'm assuming we gotta go there now? Hey, which one is Ralph? You Ralph? You're not a Ralph. Ralphie, buddy. No talk? Okay. Maybe I gotta collaborate and count the number of shots? One right there. 2, 3. You get shot in the arm. Now what do I do? Can I get in the car and go? This isn't my car. Hey. Buddy. No. Buddy. Oh, this bin. Hey, I found it. That's not easy to
FN
conceal.
Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Who are you talking to? He's over there. I drive. Time to go. Wee woo, wee woo. Move out of the way.
Turn left up ahead.
I did it by accident, honestly.
Stay on this road.
Got it. There it is.
You don't care who gets in your way, do you?
I was expecting it to stop. There's the store. I was expecting it to stop me before I hit it. Count the showcases. Well, it didn't tell me to, so.
Officer,
Hello, sir.
can I interest you in a new watch?
Is your name...
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
I don't trust that you're not Mr.
Son of a
Kalu.
bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Got it. Hi. I was in track, apparently.
Kalu, get back here!
Oh, I got him. Well, I don't want to shoot him.
Here.
What? Well, then what did it want me to do? What did it want me to do just now? Because I thought it wanted me to shoot him, honestly.
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you
Let's
Edgar
get this.
Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Excuse me, get
Son of a
through.
bitch! Go, Cole, go!
I'll actually read the thing this time.
Kalu, get back here!
I mean, shoot him in the leg. Now, what does it want me to do?
Stop or I will shoot!
Oh, okay.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Didn't read his rights, but okay. Aw, Ralph's happy.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you.
Oh, great.
The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts
No,
and
you hit him
ruins
in the
your
leg, that way he goes to jail.
The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the
You're gonna put him out of their
half-truths.
misery, you shoot him in the leg.
The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
Hello.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
What?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record.
I'm
Not to
assuming
mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from.
this is before
But I'm
the
curious
beginning
as to whether you
missions.
can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad.
Let me try.
Do you think you might be ready
I'll
for
be
that?
good cop. I'll be very, very
Yes,
good
sir.
cop.
I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a
Hello, ma'am.
confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
I'm gonna pretend you
How are
didn't
you
say
feeling,
that.
lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil.
Why the
Bring me a
cat?
confession, young Phelps.
Okay.
This is your chance.
Otherwise, I'll turn
Don't
to
fail
swimming.
me.
I won't.
Who gave you coffee and a cigarette?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
28 stab wounds. Let's review evidence really quick. So, he had a voucher for that thing, shell casings. Subject identified you. Suspect, sorry. I mean, witness identified suspect. Handgun, possible religious motive. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Accusing with incorrect evidence. I couldn't read it. Alright, let's go.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Blink, man, blink! Get to break those investigations.
So you shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down?
Misreading or
straight
false
and
causes
orderly
to false
lines
leads
to
to
the
15-year
others?
path.
Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
I did bad.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
That's my first
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Jesus. The facial. What if they did for the facial thing? It kind of works, kind of doesn't. Hey, I'm back.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Oh, I'm just
A lawyer
restarting.
can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Okay.
You shot a
It's
man
teaching
dead
me.
in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Got it.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
So should I use intuition? Ask the community. I mean, I got 3 things, so I'm gonna accuse you.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Yeah, I can, bitch.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're
I would've
counting
just
on the
said
girl?
someone made a statement.
You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
Why
You're
not?
going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone.
You have to.
I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Buddy.
Let's change the subject.
Buddy.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
No, it's not a crime, but
Some
it's a
people
motive
don't
for the
like
other guy
Jews,
and
Mr.
thing,
Kalu.
and then just- come on.
And I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done
Nope,
with
that's
you.
wrong. My bad.
Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
I just heard the money part.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run
Alright,
around in
skip
circles.
back, put me back
We're
in
done.
there.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Put me back in.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Well, I know the first part. That's good.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you,
I
Mr.
wish I could
Kalu.
skip the words.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
I mean, that's motivation to not get it wrong, I guess.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was
I mean,
coming.
this is the tutorial,
but it
so
had
I'm allowed
nothing to
keep
do with
going
me.
back. Any case after this is probably going to be like, nope, you messed up, you fucked up, you're gonna... Buddy, I will get you.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu.
I mean, that's the part,
You
the
lent
money
Gage
part,
money,
I don't...
and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The money part, I don't have a thing for. I just have the possible religious motive part. That can't be it. I can back out of an accusation. It's gonna kick me out, isn't it?
You're off the hook. For now.
Bad cop.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher.
What does that word mean?
You and that stup Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
What words are is
Edgar
he saying?
Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
I did good. I think. I guess.
Masterfully done, Officer
Are you
Phelps.
proud of me?
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent
I changed
for
my
unwavering
clothes at
justice.
all, ever.
Back to your duties for now, Boyle.
Oh, boy.
But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Okay. Can I buy them? Can I pick them out? Ralph! I did good! I did good. Patrol complete. Okay, promotion. Trophy earned, Police Academy. Okay, sound investigating technique, service weapon proficiency, peak physical conditions, conditioning, I mean to say, and keen interrogating instincts. Well, that one I almost didn't get. So, cool. Can I get promoted multiple times? That'd be neat. Praise me, Ralph. Love me. I haven't asked. How are the frames? Are they still horrible and unwatchable? I hope not. Odd man out. Pen. The driver's seat. I've been in the driver's seat. I am a good driver. Remove all personal items from suspect prior to holding. Okay. Look at me. Is that me? Am I adorable? I think I am.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps.
Is it watchable?
You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective
Hi, who are
here,
you? I like
Cole
to die.
Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
I'm not a kid. I was in the army. Class.
And now some housekeeping.
Class.
Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps.
Hi, that's me.
Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
I'm not going to do that, sir.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war.
Who else?
Really gave it those lousy
Tell me
Japanese,
Kelso's not
eh,
here.
Phelps?
Kelso better not be here.
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay,
Miss
can
Ralph.
it, guys.
He's not my
Stick with
partner no more.
Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on, buddy, let's go. Thanks, sir. I leave the building.
I didn't come to California
Hi.
to be a secretary.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they?
Sorry, I was
6
looking at
years
the
on
pretty lady.
patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say?
Sorry.
I didn't ask for any favors.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Are they saying the jeweler thing was a big case? Wasn't that big of a case. You talk to the witness, you learn the thing, you're good.
What the hell?
What?
You know this place?
Sure.
Oh, I'm
Near
ready.
the old gasworks and signal
Ha, ha, ha.
depot in the warehouse district.
You're gonna regret this.
I'll direct.
Can I turn off the music, please? Nope. Music.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle
So,
code 2
tell me a little about yourself,
Should I
Phelps.
respond to that call?
Are we friends now?
I mean, I
Bukowski?
want something else now.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott.
Got it.
Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
How?
I don't want to
What
talk
did I
about
do?
it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished?
Shut up, please.
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K of 459.
Is that this? Masked gunman.
Up on the roof, officer.
Hi.
He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Thank you, ma'am. Do I just shoot the guy? Oh, you shot at me. I'm allowed to shoot at you. That's not me. Up we go.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
No! Where'd he go? I'm good at chasing people. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, sir. Chasing a man here. Thank you.
You can still catch him.
Thank you. Do you want me to shoot you? Please. Shout at me. I'm allowed to shoot you. He wants to keep going down alley, but stop to aim at him. But I slow down when I do that, don't I?
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what? Put the weapon down now!
I win! Hey. I do goo. You were a big help, sir. Back to our main case. Oh, street crime complete. Cool. A cop on every corner. Yay! How do I turn off the music? I gotta turn off the music. I can't have the music going. Sorry.
Take the next right.
Thank you.
Next right.
Got it, thank you.
Take the next left.
Got it, thank you.
Stop just ahead.
Got it! Lower it! See, it stops me. Oh.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
It's also his new partner. Cole. Thank you, Cole.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
Ralph!
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working...
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Is that right? We arrived.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped.
We
If you
just
don't know what
started.
to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Thanks, buddy. I can do it myself.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps,
Hi.
traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Got it. Excuse me, fellas. Detective coming through. Can't look at anything.
How long you gonna keep me here?
How do I do the thingy with the thingy? Show all my clues. Thank you. Clues. Sorry. Clue.
A clue, a clue.
Circumstantial.
God damn it. Jesus. The frick happened here? One for the file.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, I don't think the victim is in one piece. Okay, hurry. Glasses. Just touching them all over the place. Hold and the camera zooms in slightly to allow it to zoom in. It's not doing it. Right. Mm-hmm. Who are you?
Happier times, I guess.
That was a creepy ass smile, ma'am. Yep. Wallet interview, Mrs. Black.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Back. Hi. Just touch it, that's fine.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
I missed something on the glasses, I guess. Oh. Brand of glasses.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Hop in the truck! Hop in the truck! Hop in the truck! Go back! Hop in the truck! What's in the truck? Another pipe. Hmm.
Nothing significant.
Damn it. Actually, that's a tire iron. What is this? Live hog.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
For $3. Alright, buddy. Time to be investigated. Hello.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Hey, Nate.
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Thank you, sir. What are you doing
Mind
here?
if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was
Yes,
on
the
my way
railway,
out
get
to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Okay.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Okay.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
To be clear, I was questioning him because he went with his eyes. Like, no.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
Yeah.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Okay, sorry, sir. Go back to work.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Okay. We are done here. How'd I do? Don't make
my partner drive. Holding.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Oh, wait, hang on, wait.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Cool. No!
Can you drive to this one?
Jeez. Partner driving will skip to your destination. I'm okay with that. 111 club. Yeah, I did good. I want to go to the diner and meet a lady. I hope I romance someone in this game. 2 routes. Lovely home you have here. Lots of sunflowers.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Got it. I'm your man. Woman. Person. What? How do I? Oh, right. I just.
Just a minute.
Help me out.
Okay, I see you.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
LAPD, Mrs.
Are
Black.
you the lady in the picture?
May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black.
You look like the other lady.
We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
You seem like you already know what's happening.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
When did you last see your
I
husband?
knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
Okay, I like that.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on
Don't
it.
mention that the car was filled with blood.
My poor Adrian.
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm
Go, buddy.
and remember everything that you can
Forgot his
about
name
last
already.
night.
What's his
My
name?
partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're
Bukowski?
ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help
I like your
secure my
shirt.
husband's safety.
It's pretty. Come on, buddy.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
What is that? Oh, Insta-Heat. What is this?
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
So 1 day ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Give me a second. I'm still working on stuff. Okay, put it back. All right, buddy. Time to go outside. It's apart. It's broken.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
I can put together. Oh dear Lord. Well, this ain't gonna work. That one does. This one. This one. No.
That can't be right.
Sorry, over here I didn't see this one. Click. We're missing a pipe over there.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the
Plot
same one
thickens.
that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Back up. Mrs. Black. I fixed your thingy for you, but it's missing a thing. That was a cat. It's a vacuum. What the hell are these things?
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
What are Kavanaugh's besides the last name of a friend I know? It's missing some. Oh, it's a bar.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R and I should have an address.
Okay. Whoa, hello, buddy. Hey, you want to talk?
Any ideas?
Make sure you cover all the rooms. We don't want to miss anything.
Got it. Sorry to be nosy, but I gotta look around. Who is this man? Oh, that's
To
Adrian.
my Adrian.
Or
This thing
no,
gets more and more
Nicole.
interesting.
Who's Nicole? Why would glasses?
This must be Adrian's.
Open it. No glasses.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Pieces are coming together now. Oh, where you going? To sell a pig?
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
But the ticket's used. Oh, a different room.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives
They're
here?
not married. Or they are, I don't know. Can I... Maybe this one has a message too, come on, man! Running around town, doing things to do. La la la, la la pop. Get out of there because I gotta go check it. Iron thingy.
Seems irrelevant.
Okay, I was just checking. Oxidol. It's like OxyClean,
This
but very
doesn't
old.
pertain to the case.
Shake, shake, shake. Where's your bathroom? Hey, look, a newspaper. Alienist something. Self-control events. Newspaper provides backstory on events. I couldn't read it.
Lie down. Make yourself comfortable.
Who's that?
You're a friend of Courtney's.
What is this?
Yes, Doctor.
We're watching a movie all of a sudden. What's happening?
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head.
I don't know you're holding us a ridge.
My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
No! Needles! Ah! I don't like that smile on your face.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
What? Okay, cool. Oh, newspapers collected. Not done yet.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Why?
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
My 2020 self was just about to say, why don't you just Google it? That was their Google. I'm not done yet.
I'm all right now, detectives.
I'm not done yet. I'm still looking. A plane! Brum brum. Vice. Why do I have this?
Don't think this is anything.
I'm just touching all their stuff. What is this? What is this?
Probably nothing.
Okay. I'll believe you, buddy. There's another one! I mean, it says the music stops when there's no more, right? So... I'm ready to investigate now. Now.
Did you
We
buy
found a
pig?
receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Good call.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
I mean, music. I can't hear like in the car, but... Oh, she's distraught. But like, the music for
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
Here.
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
Okay.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Okay. Where were you
I
at the
think
time
you
of the
should come
crime?
clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say.
I gotta do it.
I was here all night, of course.
No one can
waiting
confirm that?
for Adrian to come home.
I mean, I believe you, but no one can confirm that.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Okay. The bar.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
The matchbook?
Adrian practically lives
On the
there
counter?
after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Every time
Up
they say the
until
beginning of,
recently.
they say his name, it's the beginning of my name, so I'm like,
He's
what?
been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Okay.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
Do I have to yell at her?
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
But it's got someone else's name on it.
What is it? Concealed message.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black?
Straight dope.
Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things.
I mean, you're in 2 different rooms, so...
I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling.
He faked his own death.
God
It's the
only
pig!
knows.
He faked his own death! It's the pig blood! It's pig blood.
I only want to know
He
that
faked his
he's
own death. That's why he
safe.
bought a pig. Covered it in blood. That poor pig.
Was your husband wearing his
Left his
glasses
glasses
when he
there.
left here yesterday?
Yes, he just
left
bought
to
a
go
new pair.
to Nicole. Sorry, what did you just say? Just bought a new pair. Okay. Yeah, I believe you.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape.
So the repaired ones are at the crime
terrible.
scene.
We'll
The
keep
new
you
ones are
informed,
on him.
Mrs. Black.
He's with Nicole.
Please do, detective.
What? The hell was that? Oh, that was the thing doing it. I've got this case figured out. I figured it out.
You're behind the wheel.
So where you want to go?
To the bar. Let's go get drunk, buddy.
I mean, to do business, police business, yes.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Guarantee that that's what happened. He bought the pig to make the blood. Doesn't realize that the human body has a lot of blood, but that much blood, you're dead. The body would be somewhere nearby unless it was someone else, and I don't think it was someone else. I think him and Frank staged his death so that he could go with Nicole. Frank, buddy, pal, I'm gonna talk to you
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Wait, no.
We were at school together. How about you buy me
He
a
looks
drink?
like an actor, I know.
For old time's sake.
Sorry, buddy. I'm on the job. Hey, bartender.
You looking for someone?
The tuna
Hi.
fish and the You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Thank you. Hello.
Don't you know?
Hello.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Me.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
You don't seem too broken up about it.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in
what-
blood.
when-
You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that.
When
I
did
like Adrian.
the
He's a good
forensics
boss.
thing
Don't tell
start
me you actually
testing
believe
blood?
this jerk off, Phelps.
Can you shut up and let me do my job? What did he say? He's, I'm gonna go bad cop.
I think you were in on it, Morgan.
Ooh, the music
you drove
did
down
different.
there and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
Can you not?
When did you last see
Ask
Adrian?
me.
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he
Maybe
went
the music
missing,
is always like
you're gonna
that.
have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Go with your plan, buddy. I trust you. You've been doing this a lot longer than me. Why am I driving? Go! Trail the suspect from a safe distance. The suspect
He sure
is parked
left
in
his
red.
drink in a hurry.
He's ready to go tell. A flash if you're too closely, slips in front or behind, or attracting attention.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Drive normal.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
Thank you. I'm going with my theory. He's gonna go back and be like, "Hey, the cops are on you. You gotta get out of here and go see Nicole soon."
Officer Shop 103 and
I'm not in the mood for that. Sorry.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
You're driving weirdly, buddy. Where are all the street lights? How are there no lights here? Where are the lights? I don't know where he is, game. That man's running. No! It would suck if I accidentally hit the floor. Busy.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Ah!
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Sorry. I got distracted by the Mr. Morgan. Make me think of Red Dead. Travel agent. Morgan's apartment, 5:42 p.m. He's near a travel agent, though. That means nothing, apparently.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Trophies are easy in
Day
this game.
one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet?
I'm having the most fun ever, buddy.
I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Not even a little bit? I know where you live. 2. Again.
Apartment 2.
Listen in, we'll hear him talking about it to the guy.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that?
There he is.
Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it.
Hi, not in the clear.
Ah, shit. It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I mean, buddy, you really haven't done anything bad.
I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the
Faking your
last
own
resort.
death, but yeah. Yeah, got it. Got him off the door.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Man, you're spry for a older-looking guy.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
I am holding R2.
Stop right there, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian.
Gotcha.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Ha ha ha, I called it. I so called it. I love when my brain works.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your
does LA
first
have one
case,
safe
and in
and
fine
Pinky has
style,
another
too.
safe?
Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence.
Yay.
You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Yay. When do I get a girlfriend?
Case report. Clues found. I missed one clue. I got 2 questions wrong. That was the 2 questions I gave the guy. Vehicle damage, injury, city damage? None. Haha. Frank Morton would have rolled over on Adrian with some tougher questioning. That I could tell. I know I messed that up. Messed that up? I can speak. I swear. Speaking is a thing I can do. That console's car. Console? Console? Console's car.
Oh, a pretty good.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard.
Everyone has the same mug.
There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up.
Got it.
Any questions? Good.
No.
Get going.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car
Howdy,
racket.
name's not there.
An abandoned vehicle.
Come on, let's go.
We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say.
You drive.
You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Go.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
I'm intense. That's why you drive.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out.
Ooh.
Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Oh,
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
I'm liking this game. This game's fun. Makes you think. Which we all know I need practice in. Jacob's backyard. Okay. Howdy.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detective.
All look the same. Give somebody some facial hair or something. It's no wheel.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Alrighty. Let's get the clues. No license plate.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Excuse me, cameraman. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Huh. It's in the truck.
Empty.
There's a box. No, I'm looking at this one. I'm looking at Bukowski. Or not Bukowski, I can't really tell. There we go.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
That's just business. Oh, the wrench used. There we go. Nope, you had it, you had it, you had it. It's not... I'm keeping it still. There we go.
Combination wrench. Must have used it
My
to remove
nasty.
the wheel lugs.
Whoop, sorry. My bad. What's that? What's that?
I doubt it.
What's this?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Hope he has a reason to call, because I don't.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanic's workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks.
Thanks, ma'am. Maybe she'll be my girlfriend. What keeps happening out there? Howdy, fella.
Oswald Jacobs?
Oswald.
That's right.
You also look like an actor.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Okay. Give me some more.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
All right.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I
Mexican.
do not.
Don't look so offended, jeez.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
I don't
Can you describe?
Ah, it was the wrong answer.
Like I said, they were beaners.
That doesn't help me.
Tell me about the car they were
That's
driving.
also racist.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Couldn't have, because there was no thing there, but I don't know if that's an accusing thing. That's who he reminds me of! Walter!
You were drunk and it was dark. What's with the smoke screen about the car, Jacobs?
You got better information about that vehicle than I'm giving you. You better use it.
Doesn't have a license plate.
I'm about done jawing with you thick-headed sons of bitches.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
That is a lie.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my
That's what
porch.
he was reading that entire time.
That's enough for now.
Alpha's even locked.
Remember, Jacobs, it's an offense
I've
to
unlocked.
obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything.
I'm not a good detective. Agenda. Juan Francisco Valdez.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Got it. Wait. Said further. Oh.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Cool. See, I kept it this time. Sorry, buddy. I gotta go call the police station. Could be why it's blue. Lit up, I mean.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Hey, girl.
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Is this back when they had to put wires into the holes and the thing?
Hello, can I help you?
Hi.
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
School?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Okay.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Oh, boy.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you.
Come on, buddy, time to go.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
All right, come on, let's go.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement
Come
from Jacobs,
on.
and I'll read your report back at the station. You know the way. You can drive.
Let's deal with the station first. I keep doing that.
Can you drive to this one?
I pressed the circle ball on the back out of the, Buddy. Buddy. What do you do? There you go. Come on.
You're behind the wheel.
Run, Bukowski, run! When operators were people.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
I mean, your traffic.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
And transition. 5 horns.
2:14 p.m.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too.
Bird.
And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Follow you, buddy. Where you going?
About time.
Oh.
Are you the senior
Hello.
officer I requested?
I'm Detective
yeah.
Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
I apologize,
All right,
sir, but
friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr.
I'm
Valdez,
good cop.
Consul General. I insist on my
Consul.
full title.
There you go. Okay, well,
where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
cool.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
Why not?
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
What else do I ask the community? Well, that means nothing. Do it.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this
Someone
kid?
just walking in my ear.
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous
What?
young man who did not know his place.
Oh, mechanic.
He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Oh, I shouldn't have.
Had you met the kid before?
I have seen him when the car was previously serviced, but he was not impertinent enough to address me on that occasion.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna
I didn't
love
look at
your
him
diary.
enough to be like, to see what to do. Alright, buddy. I fucked up. I fucked up, Colt.
Guy gave us away.
Alright, we gotta go.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Please don't make the man upset at us.
You can
Yeah,
drive.
I heard that.
Do we know where we're going?
Yes. Carry on.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
I can't tell who's talking. They both sound the same. They look the same.
I'm not good at questioning. Your ability dealership 2:24 p.m. Which one of you is Dewey?
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Come on, Bukowski.
We keep all our tools in here.
You seem to be missing
Mind if we look around?
some. Oh, I gotta put
Be
them
my
away.
guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh?
It was a red one that was missing.
Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey?
Missing. Not
Go
that
sell
one.
some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
This one. Okay, I gotta put the rest away, but I know it was a red one. Stop it!
That's not right.
I clicked the right one and it made it go the other.
One left.
You're missing a wrench, buddy. Where is it?
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Oh, they're all each person. I didn't even see that. Where's your man, Gabriel? Who are you? Scooby?
I'm at a loss.
We'll need a full statement from Dewey to put in our report.
Did I say I'm at a loss? Because I'm not. Excuse me. Excuse me.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
So Valdez was just
I
driving
don't know
by.
the sounds
saw
anymore.
the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Why?
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
That's racist.
So that's it?
God damn, I don't
Like
know
I
the
said,
sounds and I
the
don't know what
workshop's
to
too
do.
close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
I mean, I know it's him, so. The guy.
Can you drive to this one?
We're not going to the lot. We're
Where are
going
we
here.
going?
I'm so bad at questioning.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
For what and what now? They call phones talkies? Okay. But they gave me an address, and I couldn't talk to that guy. Hello. Do one of you know Mr. Delgado?
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
Hi,
I
do
just
you know
hope our
Gabriel?
Archangel hasn't already flown.
You know Gabriel?
What the hell is this guy doing?
Solve that big case.
Hi.
Come on, Cole. Leave him alone.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Where's Where's the thing with the mailboxes? 3.
Here he is. Apartment 3.
Upstairs. What's with the damn stairs? Hello? Telegram. Baby?
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel?
We're returning a missing wrench.
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the
I guess
broad.
this is before people needed a warrant. Oh, flag. That's cute.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Oh, 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Buddy. But
Not sure this means much. Incidental.
What's this?
Not much help.
Come on. I think those are baby names, actually.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Oh, I guess he's just telling me that I missed a bunch of things. That I don't have. What is?
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Difficult. That's clearly not the same car. What? I'm gonna check something outside. Buddy.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
I don't think any of these are important.
Diplomatic license plates.
Buddy, you are not good at hiding your shit. Ma'am, that baby's dad's going to jail. J'accuse.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Liar! J'accuse.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
That's not what I wanted to say.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
You swear it? The breakfast place, lady.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
Helen who?
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know.
I know.
I love him.
You should.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars?
Give me that face.
What do you want?
A reason.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
I don't have any instincts. I mean, the notebook was monogram notebook listing male liaison's phone number for William Dewey. That's the other guy's notebook, not this guy's. Can I possibly...
You came to me, officer. You could at least listen.
Give me time to get more evidence. Do you have any overdue bills? You're not gonna leave with me if I leave, are you? Okay, wait there. I gotta check what these bills are. Nope, none of these bills. Okay. Give me a minute. I can't look at what's on the table, but there's something else here because it's making that diddling noise. Stop it. On the thing? It wouldn't show this if it wasn't something important. I'm not allowed to look at what the thing is. Okay, it's popping up over here. Maybe it's actually on the other side? No? Can I look at what the damn letters are? That's gotta be what it is. Sorry. Nope. Not me. What the hell is it? Or is there another button I need to press to, like, zoom in? It's not letting me look at anything else. Anything else in here? Also, how does he own the shed? Okay, something else.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
I mean, the clues should stop once I find them, shouldn't they? Look at the damn thing over here.
Maybe if... No.
I mean, it doesn't let me. I don't know.
This isn't what we're looking for.
It's just any clue? And I can't look at anything on the actual table. I think anything I can interact with does that noise. You know what, ma'am?
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
What?
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned,
Street
this sits
race.
with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
You're driving.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
Please don't make me race. I don't want to race in this game yet.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Just running across the street. I feel like I could get better noticing what people.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Why don't I wait till he comes back to the finish line? Why do I need to wait?
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Not going after you, buddies.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away.
Well, I'm staying on him.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, your
Go
call.
out of the way.
I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Car damages, definitely car damages.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
You're gonna lose him.
I'm right behind him. Well, guess what? I'm gonna drive on the dry part.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
What'd you call me? Get back here.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
What now? I think I just did that to mine.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Whoops. I can't. I mean, he crashed his car, but I still can't go that fast. Okay. I gotta run off this thing faster. What? Try again.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
I'm a good driver in real life, I swear. I do all the fun stuff
Quick!
here.
They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247, requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Don't touch me.
He's getting away.
Don't touch me.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell it. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the money. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Crap!
Gonna lose him.
Shut up. Can I shoot out the window or something?
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Trying.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
You're gonna die, Garacho.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
I'll just wait till he jumps the train.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady. Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford.
Hurry up!
Oh my god, get out of the car. Really? He had to wait to get out of the car? Until I got out of the
Gabriel
car?
Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickback.
I'm sorry,
and
what?
A street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
I'm not that good. This has been proven time and time again. I'm not good at this game. I missed 3 clues. I got so many questions wrong. City damage. General gets his Packard back almost in one piece. Well, that's not my bad, because he hit a train. Flashback.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty. Good job, Kelso.
Who's with him walking? Me?
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want Liberty this weekend.
You already checked his weapon, didn't you?
Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend Liberty canceled. 2-day field drill.
Come on, man.
Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty
Don't
for
argue
insubordination,
with them.
Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Jeez, he's just, oh my god.
A married man in heaven. I get a girlfriend? How dare!
I mean, I know what the car looks like.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I can. There's red. That's not a make.
Need
I
a
know.
drink. I got the jitters again.
Ooh.
Bronco,
Kowski?
can you give me a hand? I got a heart.
Cases you have unlocked via access for replay via the cases. I'm gonna get things correct.
No, you got it made.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Kowski, you're driving.
You know the way. You can drive.
It's safer when he drives. Like me goldfish.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
Oh no!
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know,
The
Cole.
baby.
She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Uber. Kowski's my Uber.
Ray's Cafe, 4:25 a.m. Damn, we're up early. Hey, lady. How you doing? Ma'am. Sir. Lots of horses.
Detectives, over here.
Hi.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson.
Lester.
Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Anything in your pockets?
Patterson has life insurance.
Not the arm. Does everyone carry the same wallet? My fingers won't move.
We can notify next of kin.
One day there'll be something on their hands.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Sorry.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
What's this?
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Oh, these are the lights for the thing.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
And then he veered off. Do I get to look at that?
You catch all the good ones.
Ma'am, I need to talk to you. Hello?
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Okay.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Thank you.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
See, again, she's looking around a lot.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Thank you, ma'am.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
I work the bartender. Okay, hello.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
Hey, newspaper.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
I don't believe that.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
So Lester was the arguing one?
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
I believe you that.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Okay.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna.
I just
There's
saw
nothing
the,
like airing
your mother was a
dirty
hamster
laundry
and your
in
father
public,
smells of
is there?
elderberries. Sorry, what? What are you saying? See, he's looking around a lot more than he was before.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home.
Who's Leroy?
Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How would they open a new bar?
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
I don't believe that.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
I want to see this.
Courtney,
Same man.
come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medication?
I think I know that name.
Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
He does! Yeah, okay. He does look like him. Obviously different facial hair, but still. Are we done? I need to use your phone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
To the car. That's not our car, this is our car. You're driving.
You're behind the wheel.
Oh, hello.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We've been to Ray's Cafe. Let's go here first. Go! Okay. Try, pausing and unpausing or refreshing the page and see if maybe you catch up, I guess? Because, like, for me, I see it pop up on the chat to the side, and then, like, a few seconds later it pops up over here, so for me, there's no actual delay for this. But there is a delay between this and the actual stream. So it shouldn't be that long. That's what I'm trying to say. Knock, knock, hello.
Yes?
Hello.
Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Your face is clipping a bit. shoes do not go with that outfit. Sorry. Don't.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective.
You know he was hit by a car?
He was hit by a car.
Okay.
Now he's dead. What
Where
more
were
is
you and
there
how do
to
you know
tell?
this?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have
no.
someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
There,
It's okay, Lorna.
Hey, Leroy.
I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect
I
me
would
to
say
believe
more
that?
than that.
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost
do
bad
you
for
shout
busting
so
in on
much?
this little rendezvous.
Okay.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Okay. The thing is, she looks smug. My face is covered with text. She looks smug. She's looking around. But I don't know if that means anything. Because we know he walked out in front of the car, so what is she hiding? Or he was pushed. Bad cop.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna. It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
I just want to say, now she's back up again. But one of the actors on the IMDb is just his Transformer role. That's the actor. Also, there is an John Noble. Peter Bloomquist is in this? But John Noble, I think that's the guy I said he looks like an actor. I think that was him, because that looks like the guy. What did she say? I'm sorry. Gambling. She's like the whole world. Well, now, the lady said you were yelling at him.
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
I would say this one.
You married? The arguments are never any different.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do
Can
that?
I restart? I'm restarting because I knew that. Fuck. I knew that. Hang on. I want to get this one right. I want to get one right where I don't mess up every time. I want to get I want to do it properly. Also, let me see this again. Yeah, the bat sound is more deeper. Wish I could skip.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Let's go.
I don't know who'd be worse.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
Sorry, I don't have any left.
You can drive.
Buddy, hurry up. Step in place.
Looks like the DA is going to press charge.
There we go. I can skip that. It is a male driver, and he kind of has the same hair as the Leroy guy, from the back at least. Watch me do worse this time, because I've already forgotten what I've said to these people.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps,
Why can't
traffic.
I skip any
What have we got?
day?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old. She left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body.
Trying to.
I ended on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind. Patterson has life insurance.
Oh, I didn't see the circle and the what the fuck on there. Okay, so he didn't like the amount of money that she would have gotten when he dies.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers. Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap
It's
dance
all
on
yours,
your desk.
Detective.
I think I actually got anything
Miss
useful
Perry?
from there.
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry.
Thank you.
Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender.
You work the rest of the room.
Let me look at this real quick. I don't know if having all of these at the end does anything. Can I skip this at all?
Courtney.
Okay.
Come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
My seat is...
How are you finding working
Hang on,
at the
I gotta
clinic?
fix my seat.
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Wee.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Wee.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem,
That was my
then
knee.
we have a chance to help them.
On the computer.
And
That hurt.
until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney.
Did anyone notice
Learning
it's
to
pink, by the way?
Patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Okay. Mister. Why did I say
I'm
ma'am?
Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
My brain just realized your name said Dudley.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Why does this sound weird all of a sudden?
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Full question.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Oh, when did you ask that?
A witness overheard an argument.
But yeah, I did.
Lester and Lorna.
Today.
There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
It's not as pink. It's a soft pink.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty
It's only
upset,
gonna last
so
2
Leroy
to
took her
5
home.
shampoos.
Lorna and Leroy are close.
So honestly, it might not be pink
They've
by
been
next
talking
week.
about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo,
Leroy Jenkins.
the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Sure you do. Talk to my buddy.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
Yeah, I didn't see that. Sorry.
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
I'm good at poker with dice.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get
Oh, I'm
anything
getting-
out of the regulars?
I'm still getting
They
more.
weren't giving too much away. They
points.
liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few
If I
rounds
read,
every
if I
other
read
day.
you, can you please call
And
the
Lester
frickin'
was a
cops?
fan of the love tap.
Oh, hi, Keith. Hi. I just saw the thing pop up. What's that saying?
Operator, give me R&I.
Oh, but I'm still getting intuition points.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Hurry up! I've done this phone call before.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8.
please, time
Cross-check
is of the
possible
essence.
Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective.
Okay, then.
Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a
Oh
William
no, I'm not
Shelton,
complaining that I'm getting more points. I'm
738
fine.
West Temple Street.
That'll help me.
Thanks for your help.
All right, let's go properly question these people now. Excuse
Looks
me.
like we caught a break
buddy.
on this one.
Let's go. You're gonna drive because I can't drive, apparently.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
To the home. Mush. Onwards. Lauren! I just shouted it's 11 o'clock when Grandma's asleep. Whoopsies. I want to go to the 111 club. I want to go to the lunch soda place. Okay. Here we go. Shoulder staples. Shapes. Staples. What? Number 6. Ma'am, open up.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see.
No.
Come in, won't you?
I'll play till the end of this case, honestly. And then I'll end for the night. I sit.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident.
Then I
ma'am.
sit.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in
What's a
44.
furlough?
We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna.
Leroy.
I'm
Leroy
Leroy
Jenkins.
Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost
Honestly, I
at
only
cards.
saw her shirt. I didn't see the other part.
He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper.
What's with the pin in his
Turned
tie?
without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr.
Why do I look so angry?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to
I like her
believe that?
scarf thing.
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
My turn. Okay.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Now, last time I hit bad cop, right? And that was correct?
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Okay. Nature of the argument.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Accuse.
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
Okay. Where's the thing about the insurance?
You married?
Fuck.
The arguments are never
It's
any
still.
different.
It's still not. Fine.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do
This
that?
is when I use that,
I have
right?
a little money saved away.
Really?
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Little bad. I am tall bad.
You increased the premium
There we
on
go.
Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
It was him.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
Okay, it is a skirt.
We're leaving, ma'am.
I got
Sorry
10 points
for your
of
loss.
experience, lady.
I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Come on, Bukowski.
Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
I need to borrow your phone.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
I need to borrow your phone. Where's your phone? I need to borrow your phone. Don't mind me.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Could I have searched through her house beforehand?
Phelps, badge 1247.
Although he had left, and he's like, "Oh, we're still doing
How can
something."
I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately.
Dang it.
Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Got it.
Thanks.
Put down the bottle of Bukowski. Trying to go around the corner, I swear. Goodbye, ma'am. You're driving.
Can you drive to this one?
Let's go to the Shelton residence.
Do we know where we're going?
Shelton. Onwards!
Lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure.
Oh, that would have...
Never
no,
back your enemy into a
well, 'cause
corner.
I did the bartender
That
last
kind of
time.
stuff.
It was still the argument.
Right. Well, in hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. Takes a
Where are you
degree of moral
going?
courage to stop and accept responsibility.
What are you...
You're not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you,
left?
Stefan?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be dumb.
448. Hey, look. Caught monkeys. The frick am I hearing? What's with his face? 7:43. Why did we wait so long? Where are you going, buddy, who looks like the back of the head that I saw? Where are you going? Where are you up to? Where are you up to with that thing with the blood on it?
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the
paid?
physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Run! Or car. Car works too. Car works better.
That coward thinks
Run
he
over
can
your
run
thing.
from everything.
Oh! Crap! Go! This might not work. It didn't work. It almost worked. This is why you drive, Bukowski! Wee woo, wee woo. Someone stop this man. Get out of the road, woman. What are you doing? I'm not stopping.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
Beep. Uh-oh.
Don't let that asshole get
I'm
away.
gonna break your bumper. Hello. Crap, sorry. I'll pay for that. Sorry, I'll pay for that. Would I have gotten anything new? Man, dude, you're gonna make me hit a woman! I'm sorry, ma'am. Damn trees, don't move! Quick, get out! Quick, get out! Quick, get out! Go, 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 go!
Hold it right there, Shelton!
You really trying to get into a door?
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The woman pushed him.
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
You're meant to stay
William
there.
Shelton,
You can't just hit
you're
and
coming
run. You're meant to
downtown.
stay at the
We
scene.
need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Charge is worse because what are we doing here? What?
You know the way. You can drive.
Oh, morgue. Got it.
Where are we going?
To the morgue. Come on, Watson. The cars, come on. 2 yellow cars. Don't hit them. This is where the doubt meme came from? Did it really? I haven't seen doubt. I've just seen bad cop and good cop. Maybe it's when I'm talking to someone else. How? For what? What? I'll go back. What was it for?
Can you drive to this one?
So, where you want to go?
I mean, it isn't crossed off, so I feel like I have missed stuff. Come on, buddy. Drive. Fast. Go. Now. Oh, the original game had doubt instead of bad cop. Okay. Because it does say in the tutorial and on the wiki doubt instead of... Fuck. I had to have missed something else, though, because it's not crossed off. Well, I'll just go back.
You drive. I need to go over the
make
case
you drive
notes.
all around, Steph.
Where are we going?
This way. It's like we just came back from there. Cole, you're going insane. Get the item, but not the achievement. Okay. What's the item? I'll probably go back and get it later. But, and by later I mean redoing the thing. A knife in the alleyway. Boosting the coroner's truck? Huh? I didn't realize I was driving his car! Where's our car? Is that our car? That's our car. I didn't realize we were taking his. I was wondering why it was parked right here. Yikes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh? Hi.
I survived the war for this.
Sorry. Corner, man.
We
Hello.
can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son.
I had gotten
No
that
one's
knife,
ever
we
laughed
would
at one of
have
my jobs.
known that.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so that's why it's not crossed
All
off
comes
yet.
back to the crime scene.
God damn it.
We need to hit Ray's one more time and trawl for evidence.
Got it. Alleyway. I know where to go. Yeah. Alright, let's take our car this time. This is our car, right?
You're behind the wheel.
Fine.
Hoorays!
Where are we headed?
Hoorays! Noire! Where are you? I thought he got in the other car for a second. Oh boy.
So there was some truth to Sheldon's cock and bull story after all.
He didn't stop, but he didn't kill Patterson either.
I'm no betting man, but I know where I'd put all my chips.
The grieving widow and her shoulder to cry on.
Now all we need is a murder weapon.
A knife. Although fingerprints are not existent, apparently. Really, when did fingerprints start becoming a thing?
1991, so why the fuck aren't we doing fingerprints ever? A knife. Jesus. Found it.
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
To Leroy. You're driving.
You can drive.
Wait, what?
All right.
It's his cafe,
Where
you
to?
idiot. Excuse me.
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Wow, you're gonna be dead.
I'll bring the car around and head him off.
Where do you go?
It's too late, Sabo.
You realize you're making this worse for yourself, right?
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
I mean, he would too. Haha, you got him.
He's making for the roof,
No, you
Cole.
didn't.
The fire escape, quick!
Got it. Kind of got it.
I'm glad I don't have to actually, like, angle where I'm running for this part. You want to try that again? Woo, my hat!
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy
How do
way
I-
for anyone to go out.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Can I just... I didn't want to shoot him. Like, why can't I just tackle him? Yeah, I got this.
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas. Go! I'll bring the car around.
How would anyone think this would work, though? Honestly?
It's too late, Sabo.
You didn't kill us, so we know it's you.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Maybe. Possibly.
He's making for the roof,
I got him.
Cole. The fire escape, quick!
I'll shoot you this time.
In the leg.
There you go. I shot him in the leg. He's alive.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski. Have patrol pick up Mrs. Patterson.
That is not what I shot him. I don't know.
Why are we
So, I
here
give you a
still?
hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps.
He helped too.
You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Praise him too. He helped. I did horribly, didn't I?
Missed one clue, obviously. I got one question wrong. I got 444 vehicle damage. I got 50 for injuries, which would have been hitting that woman. Simply a brief of evidence sooner might have netted you Lorena as well as Leroy. So if I had found the knife, that would have been the good thing. Alright, I'm going to hit the next button just so it saves and we'll see what the next case is, but I'm going to end the stream after that. A slip of the tongue!
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out.
Can I
Go
save
on.
first, sir?
Sorry to inconvenience you.
Can I save first, sir?
We're on it,
How do I save first, sir?
Captain.
I'm going to assume it's saved at this point. So, okay, sounds kinky. I want to say that I'm going to be moving time-wise, and I'll change on my info thing. Thursdays will remain from 7 to 10 on. Fridays are now going to be changed from 8 to 10 on, just so that I can go out to eat with my parents every Friday, because they go out to eat all the time. And it's fun, and it's nice to spend time with family. Saturday, of course, will be 7 to 10, 10 on the dot, because I gotta put my grandmother to bed. But anyways, I'm really enjoying this game. I kind of really like the facial stuff. I forget what it's actually called, but it was the first game to do it. Because, like, you can tell that, like, they had to map, like, it was like 80-something cameras or something. I think I had it on the wiki. The game is notable for being the first to use the newly developed motion scan technology developed by Death Analysis. Uses 32, where did I get 80 from? 32 surrounding cameras to capture facial above every angle. So, that's neat to see. What sounds rich? But, yeah, no, it obviously some parts look weird, because like when that guy was yelling at me that I was doing a horrible job at the interrogation, when his mouth would open too much, the teeth kind of curved as if they were lips. So I don't think it knew what teeth were as opposed to lips. But yeah. But anyways, I'm really enjoying this game. We are going to continue tomorrow. I don't know how many, Oh, I mean, we don't eat out every week, and it's not like fancy places. We went to Fridays today, and we normally go to Teddy B's, which is a local restaurant. I'm going to Google really quickly how many missions are in the thing, not looking up any spoilers besides that. In LA Noire. PC, what are teeth? There's 21, not including pre-order bonuses, I don't have that, or downloadable content. What case am I on now? It said the teeth thing, right? Okay, so you have Patrol, which was the 4 of those, Traffic. So there's one more after Traffic, so slight spoilers, we get into Homicide afterwards. And then Vice, and then Arson. Huh, neat. So yeah, it's neat. We'll leave Traffic soon. We have this one and the next one for Traffic. And then Homicide. Death! Even though we've been dealing with death this entire time.